Hey guys, what is up? I wanted to give a quick update on the development on the game David Rise of the King, our video game about the life of David and Goliath, of course, although Goliath is only on level 3. There's much more to the story of David than only Goliath, but he's going to be in there. So I wanted to give a quick overview and give some behind the scenes parts. So here you have David, and you can walk around. And jump on stuff. As you can see, the quality level of the game is really high. The lighting is really nice because it's a game for Mac, PC, and Linux, and hopefully the consoles as well. I'm going to give some behind the scenes ideas here. Of course, the David walks left and right. As you can see, I can jump, I can climb things. And while I show you this, I'm going to bring the camera in just a little bit closer. But the rest of the world is not bound to left and right. So characters can actually approach you from the foreground and the background to make the game a little bit more difficult. So that's really fun, and a sort of a new twist on the old school platformer. So everything is 3D except you. So let me play this again with the character a little bit closer to the camera. Here we go. So as you can see, lighting is beautiful. A lot of things are really phenomenal that our team has been able to pull off. Thanks to all of you that backed it on Kickstarter and made this possible. So David's story kind of starts when he's tending the sheep, and he has to go back home because there's a visitor in town, and you'll see how that unfolds in level 1. But for now, I'm going to show some behind-the-scenes features here rather than playing this and giving it away. So I'm going to escape out of here and load a different map, and we'll show some of the features that we have already developed inside of the game. As of yet, mostly around the movement of the player while we're working hard on combat and artificial intelligence and those kind of things. So I'm going to play this right here, and as you can see, the character can hang on things and he can climb on stuff. Then as the character walks, his feet will always be level to the ground, and so it's live updating the animations so that his feet don't go through the floor, which is kind of what the higher quality games do these days. I can push blocks, I can push them off things at the edge, he will kick it, which was an idea of one of our gameplay designers. It's really fun. I can jump on spikes, but it will make me not live very long, and I cannot swim in the game, and those type of things. So I'm going to just start from the beginning here, because I locked myself out. Let's give this a second to load. Now there's ladders I can climb. I can go up and down these ladders, and when I reach the top, he will, latch on. Let me push this block out of the way, or I can climb over them as well. These blocks can be any kinds of things in the game that help you solve puzzles. Now here's a really cool feature. I can move into the distance at specific spots in the game, so that allows me to solve things that require multiple layers of depth. Okay, so now I'm going to switch to a second level to show some more features that are in the works right now. So here are my maps. I'm going to load this second demo. There we go. So I'm going to play this. One of the most requested features that we've had since the previous build is to have checkpoints, so that if you respawn in the game that you don't have to play it all over again. And of course we've added that. Right now these checkpoints in this demo, it's very visual. Of course in the game it's going to be hidden. Okay, so another very cool thing here is you're able to swing on ropes, and real physics are applied to the rope, and as I swing left and right, the character will get more and more sway while he's swinging. So that's really nice. I'm going to jump off here, and I'm going to fly pretty high right there. And sometimes when I hit the floor, I roll around. Now, here's another cool thing. Look closely at the feet of the character as we jump on the floor here. You can see he starts moving down, certain places. And this allows us to block off certain areas of the map that you've already been, so that you don't go the wrong direction. Then lastly, I'm going to show some of the combat system that we are working on. It is very much in beta still, and it doesn't look great yet. But imagine that this character right here is an enemy. I'm going to grab something like a club or whatever. It could be a sword. Right now it's just a placeholder. And if I click, I raise my hand so I can charge up and have more strength. And then when I let go, I hit the enemy, and that eventually makes him ragdoll off of there. Now, it doesn't look spectacular at all yet, but don't worry, it's something that's work in progress. And of course, David is very known for his sling skills, so we've implemented a sling as well. I hope you can see the green dots. If I move my mouse up and down, I can aim, and if I click, I can fire slings, which is of course the weapon you'll have to use against Goliath. Okay, so also one of the cool things that I'm going to show you lastly here is if I try to sling at something and it can bounce off of other things. So as I try to hit this block here on the right, you can see that it will bounce off, and so you can use that in specific puzzles. Alright, cool. So that gives a quick overview of what David can do, but not yet what the story is like or what the world is going to be like. And, but it's one step at a time. And thanks again for everybody that made this possible. Talk to you later and see you next update. Bye bye.